Hey everyone, welcome back to NEOScavenger. In the last episode, I think we got some things kitted out for our character, beat off a dog, into the woods, out of the woods, all around the woods, all over the woods. And I think what we need to do, because it is getting dark, I think we're going to set up, yes, we were setting up camp here for the night. Was there anything to... Yeah, there were a couple things, but we don't have anything to light up the way, so I think what we'll do is we'll just bide our time here, wait for morning to roll around, and see what we can scavenge from those surrounding ruins. But, something different today, because I've been doing a little bit of due diligence. We'll just kind of skip ahead here. The player has fleas, parasites, itching, and unhealthy looking bites marks all over his body. Right, that's one of the things from the mod. If you don't regularly bathe, you will get parasites, fleas, head lice, something. I believe fleas and head lice are one of the two of the things you can get. And you gotta find a water source to get rid of them. And if you remember the detergent that we found in the last episode, that's one of the ways to get rid of them. The other way is to create some sort of basically parasite paste that you can use to get rid of them. So I believe fleas, what they'll do is kind of drain our blood minimally, and I mean very minimally, and they might make it a little bit more difficult to sleep. They might also decrease our health meter, I believe, the infection rate, our health, not technically our blood, but it's not important. Right, keep going. But right, what I was saying is today's hopefully going to be a little bit different and a little bit better. That dog over there, because I've been doing my due diligence, a bit of my homework, and trying to figure out and learn how to be a better commentator. So I hope I've learned a couple things. I hope I can actually improve the quality of my videos and make them a little bit more entertaining, so it's not just me mumbling in my microphone in the dark of my room while the light is very bright outside. And one of the things that I guess learned and was suggested by many of the videos that I watched and what I've read is to have a topic. So we'll go back to that in a second. As night falls, you notice there's a bright glow coming from the east, easily visible through the treetops. It's no guarantee, but it could be a sign of civilization. Maybe even lead on where you are or who. And if nothing else, it's a good landmark to strike towards Zenny. No, I would not like to get abducted, please. I'm very fine where I am right now. So, we're very tired, or getting very tired. So we should probably sleep the night away. I think we'll be okay. And actually, just a good idea. We're going to set up a little noise trap, just in case anything decides to walk by and have its way with us. So we'll set down our stuff, just so the bag doesn't degrade. Keep this around and this around. And, yeah, even our purse. Why not? Because items do degrade even if while you're wearing them. But if they're kind of on the ground, they don't degrade as much. So it's a good idea to kind of throw your containers on the ground when you go to bed, just to avoid a little bit of decay. Especially with these items, because they don't last that long. So, just one of your NEOScavenger tricks. High level, high skill, NEOScavenger tips. Anyways, having a topic is very good because then it keeps the viewer engaged and you don't run into the whole mumbling scenario and then it doesn't create these long, awkward pauses, which should be a given, but sometimes it's very good to look this up, just kind of get a reminder about what makes things good, because even though you know it in your mind, sometimes just seeing it on paper helps a lot as well. There's some other things that these people were suggesting, and even YouTube itself was suggesting, that I don't technically agree with. I mean, it seems kind of, I don't know how to describe it, like forced, I suppose. Like, one of the things was to be energetic and have a very kind of loud, outgoing demeanor. I mean, you can probably already tell I'm talking a little bit louder now, but that's because my older videos, you know, it's very quiet, so I want to have at least a clear voice, which I do agree with. Clear communication is good, but being really energetic when you're not that kind of person, it doesn't work, I suppose. Like, it's just forced. And what they were suggesting is to be yourself, and if you're not really an energetic person, then, well, it kind of works against you. But it almost seems like it had to be a must. Like, I'm chopping my hands here, like how people do. I don't know if I think you know the hand gesture, but they almost made it seem like it was a must. You have to be energetic. You have to be loud. You have to be exciting to basically be entertaining. And I don't think that's true. I mean, sometimes you might just want to relax and, you know, have a calm voice talk to you about stuff going on, different opinions, instead of coming at you a million words a second, because, I don't know, people have ADHD now, and that's what you're supposed to do because that's how you get views, that's how you're trendy, that's how you be entertaining. I hope that's not the case, because, you know, that says a lot about people in general. But I can see it in some ways. You know, it's exciting, you know, can be entertaining, you know, talk fast, you know, you got Sugar Rush or something like that. Myself, I'm not gonna do that because it's not really me. I'm sort of a laid back, quiet, shy guy, so you can expect pretty relaxing, I wouldn't say relaxing, but not very in your face kind of commentary. Another thing is to stop saying and I'm trying to do that, but it doesn't always work. So what have we got going on here? It is dawn, I do believe, yes. So we'll just kind of sit around for a couple more turns before it gets bright out. As you can see, we're absolutely fine because we have our sleeping bag. That's pretty much carrying us. But come on. Dawn, morning. Alright, so what we'll do now is we'll have a peek through this abandoned apartment building, and we'll scavenge with our lockpicks. Sorry about that, scratching the back of my head. And we'll see what we can come up with, you know, open up some lock cupboards, some drawers, some desk cabinets, whatever else. And we actually found some things. What did we find? Thick leather apron, stack full of documents. Can we read these? No, it's probably only good for paper. We found Coca-Cola and some cargo pants. Excellent, that'll keep us actually a little bit more warm. Unfortunately, they're in a worse condition than our shorts, but hey, what can you do? We also need to find another shoe, or maybe we could turn our cargo shorts into some rags and some string, and maybe we can turn that. No, unfortunately not. Maybe that's this might be the wrong mod. I believe in NEOScavenger Extended from Chico there. He gives you the opportunity to actually make like foot rags, which kind of get rid of the bare foot thing. But I think you can still get foot damage from walking on rubble. But yeah, so I think we found some good stuff that'll stack on there. That'll keep us a little bit warm. We have found some more food. We can wrap our hands up, so we'll do that as well. I think they're only for keeping us a little bit warm. NEOScavenger Extended has that as well. Alright, so let's break down our makeshift trap, and we'll continue on our merry way. Lockpicks in here. Right, so another thing they said is it almost seemed kind of gimmicky to me, you know, like it's subliminal messaging in a way, like programming your audience, like, you know, have certain nuances to make people feel comfortable or something, like, you know, make up catchphrases and stuff, and it's just, it seems, yeah, like programming your audience, you know, giving them their fix, and then when they run out, come back for more, which kind of weird, you know, make them feel like they're part of a special cult or something like that. I guess of course it's YouTube, so of course they're going to mention PewDiePie, and I guess for his, what does he do, is he fist bump thing? I don't watch PewDiePie, but, and intros, you know, always start off the intro with, Well, actually, no. One guy I watched, he said not to start off your intro with a very loud, "Hey, this is me. This is my video. I go ham," or whatever kind of thing. And I don't see. I guess maybe it's part of a personality kind of thing that people do, which is also kind of weird as well. I mean, I guess yeah, YouTube is entertainment, and creating a personality can help you remain consistent, or just provide something for people to be familiar with. An improvised rat trap, actually, that'll be really good, because then we can, when we're scavenging in the ruins, we could potentially catch rats, so we'll have a bit of food. Unfortunately, I don't have anything to carry it with. It's quite big. We need to find a backpack, or we need to toss something. And the only thing we could really toss is our sleeping bag. I don't really want to do that. I mean, I could toss the rusty metal pipe away, but it will be out of a weapon. We'll throw on the goggles for now, carry them around for whatever reason. We don't have any batteries, so this isn't really useful to us. What could we do? I really want to take this. But yeah, just kind of these very almost scripted mannerisms. There we go, that's a better way to put it. Scripted mannerisms. Just kind of like, almost like advertising yourself. I don't really know how to describe it. It's kind of a weird thing, and I see it all over the place. I mean, I guess I really don't have to think about it, but if it's really forced, then it's just kind of gives me a bad vibe, I suppose. Just kind of puts me off, I suppose. I'm not really interested in that. I just want to kind of want to be myself and just kind of do the things I like, which is play video games. Of course, I'm doing this kind of get back into the flow of playing video games because I took a break for a long time, for whatever reason. Well, I have my reasons, but it's not important right now. But just yeah, I just want to kind of do my own thing, kind of relax, play a game, talk about stuff, and I don't know, just have fun. Speaking of the channel and what I want to do, kind of a very bad segue there. I actually do have a text document open here with some topics to talk about, so I have something to talk about, so it's not just me mumbling like an old man. I know that kind of works against me, but whatever. Anyways, my channel is kind of bland, basic right now. I do want to do some channel art. I'll probably do that myself, get around to it at some point, but I think that'd be kind of fun to do. I know that might also help. One of the things I do agree with too is having something interesting to look at in terms of thumbnails and channel art and even your avatar. That I agree with because, yeah, people's eyes do catch things like that. I am guilty of it myself. I really cannot make a decision here. I really cannot, so let's just kind of look around and see if we can find some other stuff. Yeah, I do it myself. I like flashy things, I like shiny things, so if something catches my eye, I'll definitely try and check it out. And it doesn't seem like something too terribly, I don't know, gimmicky or something like that, clickbaity, I suppose. I mean, there is a strong difference between clickbait and having an actual interesting image for your video or interesting channel art. It doesn't go a whole long way, but once you're there and you kind of see it, it can be beneficial. Because right now I've got, sorry, my headphone keeps, or earbud keeps coming up. Right now I've just got the Dungeons of Dreadmore Lutefisk God as my banner, and then some random stock image. No, it's not a random stock image, actually. It's, we are going to leave this here, and we're going to leave the binoculars here, this wood piece, and this, actually we're going to leave everything here, just take it all. It's actually an image I pulled from Imager of somebody's grandfather. They had actually dressed up in their old war fatigues, and yeah, I did a photo shoot. And I just kind of pulled it because I thought he actually looked pretty badass. And I should probably change it to something more me eventually. And, you know, for a little respect for that man. Let's scavenge around here if we can find anything. So I think we should continue on towards the refugee camp. If we can make it over to the refugee camp, we might be able to find some there to carry our stuff. We come back for that rat trap. What we could do actually is we could scavenge with the trap right now. And where is it? Here? Do I have to be carrying it to do it? Maybe. Yes. Okay. We'll scavenge with the rat trap. See if we can find a rat. Maybe we'll cook it up. Nothing found. Unfortunate. You know what it's gonna be, guys. You don't have to have me tell you what it's gonna be. Oh, excuse me. Still haven't gotten over that gas problem yet. Mumbling again. Stop mumbling. One of the things... No. Not one of the things. All the things. As for the rest of my series, like, I'm doing NEOScavenger because it's kind of a laid-back game. I can take my time at my decisions and just give a second to think about what I want to say. For my other videos, I'm not sure how well that's going to work because they're kind of fairly... they're fairly engaging, I suppose, is what I'm looking for. So they kind of require a lot of processing, and my commentary might suffer a little bit because I'm trying to focus on what's going on the screen. So I figured to do this video, or to do what I'm talking about now, this video, or this game, would be good because of its nature. Terraria is still going to be my really shit series of me just mumbling away and doing whatever else. I'll probably do something maybe more interesting, maybe like a building series instead, where I'll play through the game, we'll go exploring, I'll do all the mining off camera, and then I'll come back, and then what I build, I'll build with you guys, and hopefully what I build is kind of interesting, and we can have a lot of fun with that. So, what do we find here? You had this weird feeling about this place, like you've been guilty of something. The feeling quickly went away as soon as you found a closet apparently never been forced open or looted. Jackpot! God damn it. Then, coming closer, you realize you've been a bad boy coming here, trying to steal stuff. And that's why he is here, to punish you. Oh yeah, punish me, big boy. Overwhelmed with fear and the feeling of guilt, you started to run from the dark shape coming at you. I don't want to move out of the way. But the shadow from a closet isn't going to stop his punishment of making you afraid. With the thumping of his heavy boots, he rushes after you. No useful items found this time. Oh man, my body is ready. Let's go, menacing figure. He's kind of far away. Can I just run away from him? Because I don't want to deal with him. Yes, I can. Alright, dude. Come after me. Come on. Stop camping my loot. You bastard. Whatever. Let's continue on towards the... down here. Let's continue on towards the refugee camp is what it's called. And let's not forget our rat trap is over here. I definitely do want to come back there. You might have also seen there was a squirrel snare there. I don't plan on going into the forest too much because it takes longer to travel through them. But I will go into this one because there's a cabin here. And we might be able to find something good here. Yeah, as you see, that took two points to go in there. So let's get a return. Boogeyman's chasing us. God damn it. Alright. Alright. Come on. Fight me. Fight me. Alright, we tackled him. We tackled each other. And we're kind of... I don't know how I tackled the Boogeyman, but whatever. But this isn't good. So let's kind of parry. Hit me. Let's try and smack him around. Let's see. Boogeyman attacks player and hits. Boogeyman bruises. Boogeyman tries to track player and miss. So I hit him. He missed me. Let's try and do a melee surge. We actually succeeded. We battered the Boogeyman's lower left leg with a metal pipe. Battered the Boogeyman's upper left leg with a metal pipe. And his upper stomach. What do we do? Just like from top to bottom? Smack him? One over the other. He's recovering. Let's do a dodge. Oh, he missed us. He's recovering. Let's smack him around. We hit him. Hit his upper leg. I don't think I want to keep fighting this guy because he is going to eventually get a lucky shot in with his melee surge and ruin my day, but I guess there's nothing I can do. So let's do a melee surge on him. Hopefully not miss. Alright, we actually did hit him, which is good. Remove harm. Dude, he's vulnerable for acting again. He's vulnerable. It's kind of parry. He missed us. Let's see if we can tackle him. Dodge is falling. Okay, recovering. We did tackle him. That's good. And let's kick him while he's down. Kick him while he's down. Keep him down there. I will spam this to the ends of the earth as long as it's available because it keeps him down. And we're not a melee fighter, so dirty tricks all of the way. We actually crippled his leg. He's unable to run. He's in shock. Now let's butcher him. Let's butcher him. Oh man, we were just tearing this guy up. His concussion, is he unconscious? He's in shock. He's on the ground. Man, why won't this guy die? I'm gonna break my pipe before I break his face. Died of cardiac arrest. We gave the Boogeyman a heart attack. Oh my god. And a boot for the wrong foot. Boogeyman remains. Can I don't know what to do with that. Can we slice it up? Is that a thing we can do? No? Maybe? Whoops. I don't know what we can do with that. I don't really care. Let's just try it. Go away, Boogeyman. Alright, so what do we got here? Lock storage shed. Perfect. Let's kind of open that up and see what we can find in here. And a tarp. Not particularly interesting. Oh man, I'm sorry, my ear is so itchy. I gotta keep this. So one of the big differences between, oh man, that really wore us out. That's not good. One of the big differences between the mini-mod of Doom and NEOScavenger Extended is that the mini-mod of Doom focuses on difficulty by variety, so there's a lot of new clothing items. Like, I believe this is a new clothing item. The Boogeyman was new to the mod. And this face mask, and the blankets, and the shoes, I believe these shoes. But he was focusing on difficulty by variety, so in the base game there's a very small gap between having very bad items and having very good items. There wasn't a whole lot there, so one of the things that he wanted to do to fix that was have a lot of lesser or lower quality items to build up upon. So these shoes, for instance, aren't that great, and if this boot was better, I'd definitely take this boot. But there's a couple of different things. So there's a couple of different sandals, there's 1 or 2 sneakers, I believe, and there's 1 or 2 boots. Clothing items, there's things like torn jeans. Like this jacket, for instance, it only has 4 inventory slots, but this sweater up here, this hoodie, has 6. So this is something added by the mod, like I said, and it's a little bit worse, and so this is a little bit better. So it kind of gives you a feeling of progression while you're doing things, which is nice. And I actually enjoy that, because I found that, yeah, it was really easy to get to a place of comfort really quickly while playing the base game. I mean, once at that point, it's like, well, I have everything. What's there to do? And that was before, you know, all the story was added. So the quests and, you know, finishing the game and stuff. We'll take this face mask because it could be useful. Probably be a little bit better than our regs there, and that'll be useful for later, and I'll show you why. But for right now, I think what we'll want to do is head over to this suburb. Anything here? Ninefield Horror. I would recommend kind of looking that up, because that's local to Michigan, I guess. Some sort of monster story. Oh no, this could end badly. Oh dear, he has a gun. Yeah, he has a gun, so let's get down. Charge. Let's move. Okay, so he's going after... Okay, yeah, he's going after me. Damn it, no, don't come after me. Did he kill? Stranger supposed to invisible horde retreats from the stranger. You dirty thing. Desperate retreat. Okay, we got away from there. Let's get out of here. Screw the suburbs. Now we're gonna be really easy to follow, but hopefully we got far enough away from him that he won't be able to follow us. Let's come over here. We'll probably not find anything useful at the ruins up to the top right there, but let's do this water. Let's clean myself in the leg, hopefully get rid of these parasites. Hopefully not, or probably not, but it kind of helps. So now we're clean, so maybe we won't get lice at all. And actually, you know what, I lied. Let's go check out these ruins, because there is something on the other side. Let's skip a turn. There's some stuff here to scavenge. It'll probably be really useful. This is actually pretty concealed. So let's stop off camp here for tonight. And our purse, or satchel, sorry. And we'll have a snooze. We'll hide our tracks. I'm not very good at hiding my tracks, or even seeing tracks, but hopefully that will prevent someone from finding us in the middle of the night. What else do we want to do? I think we're okay for now. Let's go to sleep. We'll sleep the night away, because we're pretty run down. Oh, excuse me. Oh, yeah, we got some good sleep there. Oh yeah, that's right, I didn't take insomnia. Insomnia is a really bad trait to take if you want to sleep through the night, unless you have sleeping pills. So run, high tracks, keep going. Not getting quite tired yet. Come on, daytime. Have to wait around a little bit, but let's go kind of look around. What have we got? I should keep looking at those. Sorry for the cut in the video there. A little bit of technical difficulty. Actually, I exited desktop. But let's go down and around. Hopefully, avoid the trees. Right now, it's getting kind of cold out, but I think we'll be good because we got our sweater. That took way more than just going through the ruins, but I'm okay with that. Tunnel people. We'll grab this bag. I didn't bring my stuff with me because I don't really carry it. I didn't feel like emptying it all out. But let's see if we can find anything interesting over here. Oh, there's the refugee camp. Okay, there's some good things over here, possibly. So let's safely scavenge this. See if we can find. Oh, hello. Hello, things. Things, hello. Okay, so we found a shirt. I'm going to put that on underneath. We're going to take this suitcase, added by Gibbons mod. Take this soup, these blinky cakes. What else we got here? Not a whole lot. Oh, package. Oh, ketchup. Oh, we'll take that. We'll take this because we don't have actually anything to cut with, and I've been running into that quite a bit. Another really good plastic bag. And we'll take another one for good measure. This will tell you things about stuff. And we'll kind of... So it seems like there's a big forest wall here. Okay, well, not that big, but you understand. There's forest here, and for some reason they don't register even when you're right next to them when it's kind of dark out and it's dawn. So we'll come down here and we'll come back for our stuff later. Not too important right now. And hit our refugee camp. A large, partially overgrown sign can be seen standing beside the road, informing passersby that they are heading towards the Northern Shores refugee camp. Further down, the road is blocked by a gate, and the whole perimeter seems to be surrounded by a high chain-link fence. So let's go to the main yard. You are standing in the middle of an abandoned parking lot located in front of a badly damaged schoolhouse. The building has been gutted by violent fire, and according to the barely readable signs, once served as a temporary camp HQ. Well, let's have a look around. Whatever kind of operation had taken place here, it finished long time ago. It finished long time ago? It finished long time ago. And it didn't end well. Didn't end well. The main campsite was located behind the building and occupied the space of the school sports ground and the surrounding meadows, where now you can still see shreds of tents and clothing mixed with very dense vegetation, which seems to be slowly swallowing all the evidence of human beings once residing here. And yet, after all this time, the remains of the camp ooze of chaos. The remains of the camp ooze of chaos? Ugh. The chaos of its last moments. The gloomy, unpleasant feeling caused by the disorderly remains of what was once an effort to bring humanitarian aid to those in need, is further deepened by the sight of some sort of burial grounds, clearly visible near the forest line, not far from the main campgrounds. Let's go to the burial place, because morbidity. This is the spot where the camp staff used to bury refugees who died while taking shelter at this site. Let's explore the site, yay! It is a sad reminder of how the situation here quickly outgrew the capabilities of the camp authorities. The first few dozens of the graves are located by the forest, farthest from the living area. They are all individual ones, each with their own marker that, most likely, once had the name of the person who buried written upon it. However, as time went on and death toll rise, laying of the bodies in separate graves has been replaced with a mass burial, with the help of heavy machinery, wreckage which can still be seen rusting nearby. A proof of what happened when even more people died and the fuel for bulldozers ran out can be observed closest to the camp. A shallow ditch, half filled with a substance that seems to be a dried out lime, runs just under the windows of the school building. On closer inspection, there seems to be the bones of many dozens of people buried in that lime. Yeah. Check out the machines. There are two pieces of heavy equipment here, an excavator and a bulldozer, both decayed way past the point of being even remotely salvageable. To your surprise, you did manage to find some old tools in the bulldozer. You almost thought it as a stroke of good luck, only to come to a sudden realization that those items are still here because most of the looters must have been too scared by the nearby mass graves to even come here. What did we get there? We got a crowbar, a tool, and what looks like an axe, a hatchet. We'll take the hatchet. Well, pipe's no longer really useful to us, so leave that alone there. And we'll go back to the main yard, and we'll check out the main campsite. From a nearby board with the camp's map drawn on it, you know that the residential part of the facility was located on the school football field and adjacent meadows. That was enough space to accommodate tents for nearly 10,000 refugees. Really? Right now, however, the whole area is overgrown with a very dense thicket, among which only rarely can the fragments of abandoned camping equipment be seen. Plants grow so tall and impenetrable, in fact, that without the right tools to cut your way through, there's no way for you to go any deeper. Well, let's use the axe. You cut, slash, and chop for a good while, making small but noticeable progress. Several meters in, and you already found some remains of the old camping equipment. You have the feeling that there can be real treasures hidden somewhere out there. Sure. Okay. You decide to push even deeper, and after what seems like ages of hacking, you manage to reach the remains of a tent and found some useful stuff in it. That task leaves you exhausted and scratched from head to toe. You also know that their air is getting heavier, and the smell is getting pretty unpleasant. Then you realize that those things captured between the vines that you originally took for the parts of plants themselves are in fact pieces of bones, human bones. Okay. Yeah, that's a warning if I ever heard one. So I think we'll just take our stuff and go. Return the slab, and we'll be on our merry way. Goodbye. Not dealing with that. From a nearby board with the camp's map drawn on it, you know that okay, yeah. Burn the bushes. Hell yeah. Fuck these things. You try to set fire to the plants, but the flame dies out very quickly. Maybe it is too wet right now. Maybe. It is raining. Oh well. Screw it. Inside the HQ. Nah, fuck it. There's probably somebody in there who can need my body. I don't want anything to do with that. So we got a backpack, which is awesome. So let's head back over and grab our crap. And this is kind of like a, I don't really know, like I would assume it's a post-apocalyptic game, but, well, there was some sort of event that happened, and we only know what's happened in Michigan, but already, as you can see, it's mostly kind of like a green game. There's a lot of well, plant life and stuff going on, not very, I guess, what is that word? Cliche. I don't think that's the word I'm looking for, but not very standard for post-apocalyptic games that are mostly, you know, very, very gray and destroyed. So we'll just kind of fast-click all this stuff in our inventory. And I think I actually kind of like that. I mean, I like my destruction and whatever else, but having a change of color, I suppose, is kind of nice. A different setting, as opposed to the general, everything's been wiped out kind of thing. There was a guy, Tetsubo57, I believe. I'll have a link down to his channel and the video in specific where he actually talks about it. And I think he makes, he's pretty interesting to listen to as well. We can't take this axe, but what we can do is something very lovely indeed. We can take this, do this, and where's our crowbar? We can put a string around our crowbar, and then carry that on our back. And then we can take this hatchet with us. So now our inventory is quite full again, but maybe now we can go back and find our... Oh, we don't even need to carry this anymore. Sweet. We'll take this with us, because this will eventually break, and we can just toss this away. So let's go back and get our rat trap. Could scavenge around in here, but I'm not sure if I really want to do that right now. So we have some stuff, and stuff. Oh, I did kind of get cut up in the bushes. Huh. Oh, we're running on like close to 40 minutes here, my bad. So actually, that's probably a good point to stop the video. We checked out the refugee camp. I talked about some stuff I learned, which is nice. Hopefully it was a little bit more engaging. Hopefully my voice has been a little bit clearer. I think I kind of started getting a little bit quieter a couple minutes back there. I apologize for that. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video at least, because I know I'm still learning the process. But at any rate, thank you for watching. You guys have a good day, take care, and I'll see you guys later.